Hey, what's up, Beer Ventures fans? Back at you with another episode talking beer. Since I can't get to the breweries right now, still looks like it's going to be a while. Unfortunately, won't get into politics, won't do any of that. Let's just talk about the beer for now, all right? So, we're going to start off real quick here. I've got something from Saable Brewing in Exeter, New Hampshire. These guys just opened up pretty recently, and I have a Belgian Tripel that they have done at 8.2%, and it's called Tripelori? I think that's how they say it. So let's give this a try. I really like Belgian triples. I like triples to begin with. I like Belgians to begin with. They're always pretty tasty beer, and they usually have that farmhouse type style to it, the wheat styles. I like that. And with this one, we can see this actually looks very similar to a Hefeweizen, so it's definitely, you can tell it's a wheat beer. Nice and cloudy, some carbonation there, and a little decent sized head there. Subtle notes, but you can pick up on a little bit of that wheat, grassy notes, earthy tones to it, with a little hint of citrus and maybe some clove and banana. Now, coming in at 8.2%, you can definitely taste that alcohol, but not in your face alcohol. It's a subtle, but it's there. You can definitely tell that it's there, but it's good. This is a nice, smooth triple. Is it the best one I've ever had? No, I wouldn't say that. This is a nice run-of-the-mill triple, if you will, and it's good. I would drink it again. Again, Saabele's pretty new, so they probably haven't quite gotten their recipes tweaked just yet, but that's a good start. I like it, and so far I'm pretty impressed by Saabele's beers, so we'll head back to them another time. So, cheers to you, Saabele. And my fans have a chance to go over and check them out, I encourage you to. Okay, so the next one we're doing here, I already poured this, is from Czars. This is the Smiling Eyes Red, okay? Now, if you've watched my videos before, you've read any of my blogs, I'm not huge into the red category. I'll try it. And there are definitely reds out there that are really good. And one of these days I'll get into talking more about those. Excuse me. But for today, we're going to try this one out. So, bottoms up. Now, you can definitely, this has got a really strong malty smell to it. And a really strong malty taste. It's got that malty bitter, sweetness with that hint of bitterness on the end. Not a terrible red. Okay, but again, red's not my style. Okay, I'll try it, and I will definitely give Czars credit where due because they are a really fun brewery. They're an awesome brewery, and I can't wait to get back there. The brewer there is a super nice guy, and they definitely have one of the most unique breweries I've ever been to. It's when you walk in and you don't think it's going to be that way, but let me tell you, when you get a chance and you're in Exeter, New Hampshire, this is one of the places you want to go because it's just a friendly atmosphere and it's a fun atmosphere. Even when I was in there by myself, when they still had the tap room open before all this fire stuff, it was great. It was fun. I was the only one there and I had a blast. And then I've been there when there was quite a few people there and it was a blast. So they're a great place it's a really fun place to go. So I'll put that, actually, you know what? Let's get that a couple last sips in there. All right, so the next brewery we're going to talk about, I got two beers from them. All right, and these are lager styles. Okay, both of them, and you gotta. It brings out the redneck in me, if you will. All right, this next one, it's called Lead Venom Fizzy Yellow beer. It's from Woodland Farms, and you gotta love it. It's got the big truck. With mud tires and the deer antlers and up on top and everything, and stars and stripes everywhere. So this definitely appeals um, to the America crowd. All right, so let's give this a try. Woodland Farms is right down the road from me in Kittery, Maine, right across from the famous Kittery Trading Post. And I've had pretty good luck with Woodland Farms. They're a pretty good brewery. They're really friendly. And their tap room is really nice. You can order food from the the seafood place next door and sit down and enjoy it when they are open. They're not open right now because of all the virus stuff, but they're a good brewery. So let's get into this. Now, as the name implies, Fizzy Yellow beer. Look at that carbonation, a little bit of head on it. Actually, really not much of a head at all, but let's go ahead and give it a try. Definitely has that sweet corn malty note to it on the front there with smelling it. Actually, that's pretty good for a fizzy yellow beer. Okay, so you compare that to other fizzy yellow beers. What do we think of? We think, of course, of Budweiser, PBR, stuff like that. This is actually pretty sweet, even compared to Budweiser. And Budweiser tends to err on the sweeter side because they use the corn and in that type of a lager, the American adjunct lager. Okay, that's pretty good interpretation of that style of beer. So cheers, Woodland Farms. This is a good one. And in fact, when I went there today to pick this one up, this is the last 4-pack they have, and it's not going to be available again for some time. So I lucked out in being able to get this. So cheers. All right, we only got a couple minutes, so we're going to move on to the next one. This one is another one from Woodland Farms. It's another lager style, and this is a local lager, American light lager. All right, a lot of breweries do this. If they're going to brew lagers, they kind of go with that standard, that sort of Budweiser track, Bud Light. And that's okay. And a lot of breweries like to do that. And because a lot of breweries don't brew lagers, they primarily brew ales because it's easier than with the lagers, because lagers tend to take longer to brew. It's nice to be able to go out and get these, even though they're kind of, bland styles, if you will. But, they're good enough themselves. There's a reason why the big boys, such as Budweiser and PBR and Samuel Adams or the Boston Beer Company, have been so successful with those type of beers, because they're good, they taste good, and you can drink them pretty readily. So here's the local lager, nice, clear, crisp, a little bit of carbonation there, and then a nice head on it. Not much for a smell, a little bit of that sweet corn smell. Not quite as sweet as the other one we did, but it has that. It's got that taste to it. Actually, this doesn't compare to a light American lager when you talk like Bud Light and Miller Lite, stuff like that. This doesn't compare to that. This is actually better. I would actually say this is more along the lines of your standard production American adjunct lagers. So it's pretty good. And I've had this a few times. I bought it a few times. It's a good, easy drinking beer. So if you get a chance, you're up in Maine, you happen to be at Kittery Trading Post, go across the street. Give these guys at Woodland Farms a try, because they're worth it. They got a lot of good stuff over there. I've had pretty much almost every beer they've offered, and they offer quite a few different styles and interpretations of those styles. They got everything from the lagers to really heavy-hitting IPAs that are outstanding, and then they have sours, they have stouts, they have porters, so they definitely run the spectrum on every beer that they can get their hands on, and they're worth it. So give them a try. That's all I got for you today. Thanks for joining me. I hope you guys are enjoying this stuff. Let me know that you are by liking this video, and if you'd like to, subscribe to the channel. That'd be awesome. I really do appreciate the fan base. And of course, you can check me out on all the social media platforms, and including Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Untapped, all under Adams Beer Ventures. And of course, you can visit my website and get the links to all that stuff, and check out more on the blog at www.adamsbeerventures.com. And pretty soon, once all this fire stuff is over, it looks like there's light at the end of the tunnel. We'll be coming back. I got collaborations going where I'm working with my brother over Daniel's Destination and Cavs Design to get some quality content out to you guys. Not quite this rough talking beer stuff, but we got more stuff coming. So keep an eye out for that, and I will see you all soon. Hopefully the next time I see you, I'll be at a different location than either my backyard or down here in my home bar. More to come on that. We'll see you all later. Cheers. Be safe, be healthy, and go try new things and have adventure, okay? Cheers.